Namaste everyone. Last sutra we have seen regarding the benefit of Kriya Yoga. If you practice Kriya Yoga, then what the benefit is that tells in last sutra, which was Samadhi Bhavanatha Kleshadanu Karanarthascha. The bhavana, feeling of Samadhi will come in your Chitta, and Kleshas, the 5 applications, the problems or the obstacles will become very small, subtle. That is the benefit of Kriya Yoga. Now this sutra will be talking what are the kleshas or obstacles. Let's see. It tells avidya ashmeta raga dvesha abhiniveshaha kleshaha. Avidya ashmeta raga dvesha abhiniveshaha kleshaha. This is 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 and 5. Some book it mentions Pancha Kleshaha. They might have written like this. Pancha. Some book mention. If you see some new books, it will be there. Pancha Klesha. But here, without this line also, you can understand here 5 are there. So no need to write this specifically, that Pancha. Kleshas 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It explains Avidya. Avidya means ignorance. If you don't know anything, that is called ignorance. We will be looking next classes the rupa or the lakshanam, the symptoms of avidya. Just you take the word meaning is called ignorance. Avidya means ignorance. Ashmita. Asmita means we will be looking the meaning also. What are the definition of all these things. Just take the meaning called egoism. Egoism called Ashmita. Radha means attachment. We will be looking later little, but now we take attachment. Attachment. Dvesha, you can take aversion. Aversion means in chitta level, if you feel someone is bad or some thoughts you feel negatively, that's called aversion. Dvesha, opposite. Avinivesha means the fear of death. So this 5 is known as klesha. Klesha means obstacles. Obstacles to reach the ultimate. Like in first pada we explained there are 9 obstacles. Here explained there are 5. Those 9 were in case of the bhava pratyaya, the uttama koti practitioner, and all these things are madhyama and nimna koti. Okay, mediocres and lower. Those are very started beginner in yoga. So it explains there are 5 types of kleshas, obstacles in Samadhi Marga. It explains avidya, ignorance, ashmita, egoism, raga, attachment, dvesha, aversion, avinesha, the fear of death or clinging of life. So these are the 5 obstacles. It explains. Then later we will be talking the symptoms or the lakshana of each one. This sutra will be learning some other things under avidya. It explained avidya kshetram uttaresham prashutta tanu vichchinna udaranam. Avidya kshetram uttaresham prashutta tanu vichchinna udaranam. Okay, it explained avidya kshetram uttaresham prashutta tanu vichchinna udaranam. Avidya. Avidya means ignorance. We discussed last sutra. Avidya, Shmita and all. The avidya, which is called ignorance. Ignorance is Kshetra. Kshetra means it's the Janma Bhumi or the birthplace. You can take Kshetra means workplace or Janmabhumi. The birthplace of Swami Vivekananda is Calcutta. Birthplace of Rabindranath Tagore is Calcutta. Like you can take. Here is here Kshetram. The birthplace of Avidya is Uttaresham. Uttaresham means upcoming. Purva Uttara. Purva means earlier. Uttara means upcoming. Post. Pre-post. So this Uttaresham means post or upcoming. Upcoming means this way. You can see this way. Purva, this side is called Purva, pre and post. This is called pre. So the root, the Janmabhumi or the birthplace of Avidya is upcoming. Upcoming is telling in next phrases. But the look or the form of Avidya will be present in the 4 stages. Stages number 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 stages of Avidya, you can see. How it explained here? Prasupta, Tanu, Vichina, Udaranam. 4 stages Avidya will go. This is the starting level, 2nd, 3rd, 4th level. It goes this way. Prasupta. Shupta means sleeping. Jagrita, Swapna, Sushuptya, no, you know. Prashupta means Purna Rupena Shupta. Prashupta means fully sleep. When the Avidya in Chitya, it will be very suppressed, Shupta level. That stage is called Prashupta Avidya. Shuptam. Tanu. Tanu means when it little bit Jagrita stage. Not fully Jagrita, but there is some movement will be there. Good or bad, that movement will be there. That momental factor is called Tanu. Okay. This is said this way here. Prashupta will be there, Avidya will be suppose this much. Tanu level will be little big, this much. Vichina level, what will happen? When it's become a little big than this. Vichina. Chinna. Avidya will become cut and cut. Not only one. It will become spreaded here and there. And it's called Vichina. It will be little big. Udarana means when it will become very vast. Very, very big. That is called Udarana. So Avidya is increased this way. First will be Prashupta, Tanu, Vichina and Udarana. We will understand by an example. For example, a seed is there. When you put a seed in the soil or in the mud in a land, what will happen? For some days, means maybe 1 week, you won't get any message whether it comes or not. You won't get. That stage is called Prashupta. It does not mean there is no seed. Seed is there. Energy is there. Prashupta stage, but it's in Shupta stage. Prashupta, like a seed under the land. Tanu. Tanu means after 1 week over, you can see slight changes around that tree, around that seed. Maybe smart will become little bit lighty. You can see the surrounding of it or that seed. That is called Tanu. Vichina means when that seeds become sprouted. Slightly it will gets Ankura. That is called Vichina. It moves, ready to come. Udarana means when it's fully come out. Branches will be there and trees will be as it is. Okay. From here, so many things will start. Result means Phaladi start here. You will get different types of things. Means fruits, phalam or flowers. You can get the other result. Result of Avidya you will get. So these sutras explain Avidya can be categorized in our chitta. See, all these things comes in your chitta only. Yoga tells about the chitta vritti. The thought waves at the same time it comes in our chitta more and more. We cannot control it. So to restrain that, we need to go through by all this. What first is calling Avidya. Avidya is telling Avidya is the root or the Janmabhumi, motherland of other things. Other means Uttaresham. Uttaresham means he is the mother of other all this. All this means next Sutra he will be telling what and all. Mean the next 4. Next 4 means he is the motherland. He is the mother of Ashmita, Raga, Dvesha and Abhinivesha. if we know, like different Ashmita, Raga, Dvesha and Abhinivesha. We discussed this 4. So these 4 are the next stages of avidya. From avidya it comes. So avidya is from the mother. So here different. Mother means it is the earlier one, or you can say earlier brother. So here this Shruta states avidya is kshetra, root, or the Janmabhoomi, birthplace of this 4. Ashmita, Raga, Dvesha and Abhinivesha. You can take he is the elder brother, elder in family, then this is the next. Okay. That's why this Shruta explains avidya is the root or the Janmabhoomi for this 4, and avidya has the 4 category. How? Prashupta, Tanu, Vichchanna and Udaranam. Prashupta means when it stays Purna Rupena Shupta, fully, you cannot see, that is Shupta, sleeping stage, fully sleeping. Tanu means little bit it arises like this. Vichchanna means little more, when it gets Chinna here and there, spread it. Udarana means when it comes in a form of structured form. That is called Udarana. So these say avidya goes. Prashupta, Tanu, Vichchanna, Udarana. If you practice Kriya Yoga, what will happen? Klesha Tanu Karanartha. The kleshas will become Tanu. Kleshas will become very small. Kriya Yoga, if you practice Samadhi Bhavanartha, Klesha Tanu Karanartha. The kleshas will become very subtle. But it don't destroy. If the Tanu is getting less, means Tamoguna and Rajaguna will decrease, Sattoguna will increase. It leads to Sampragata stage. From there itself we need to go for some other practice. First of all, we need to achieve the Sampragata stage, then only you can go for Asampragyata. Earlier chapter explained like Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda and all. This way you should come across, you should cover Sampragyata then Asampragyata. Here explained by practicing the Kriya Yoga. We can, by practicing Kriya Yoga, we should decrease, we should make the kleshas down, small, subtlest. Then we can go for Asampragyata. That is the whole meaning of this Sutra.